Hello, this is Sirisha Kisra. My class ID is 14. Today we'll learn about the regression techniques. The use case that we are doing now is on multiple linear regression. So coming to the ICP, there is a dataset train.csv in which we have this garage area field and also different other fields. What we are focusing on is the garage area field and sales price in that particular dataset. We plot that in a scatter plot and check the anomalies, and we delete all the anomalies and redraw the relation between the garage area field and the sales price. So let me walk through the code. So we have imported all the libraries, pandas, pathlib, which makes it easy to detect the path in the directory, matplotlib, which helps us in plotting the relation between the fields. So we are selecting the style of the plot that we need, and the size. We are declaring a size, and we read the file using a path. We read this train.csv and store it in a train, and in that train we are describing the sales price, which is a field in this particular data set, and also we are printing the garage area. Here what we are doing is first we'll print the garage area fields, and then we'll scatter using plot.scatter. Will plot the relation between the garage area and sales price, and after that we'll check the anomalies, like the relation in which points the relation is more, and we'll delete all other outliers and again redraw the relation between both the fields. Let me run this code. So this is the first figure. As you can see, there are so many outliers. Like for example, there are the most number of points are between 200 to 1000. Now we are deleting all the points that are under 200 and above 1000 in the code. If you see, we are only filtering the garage area less than 1000 and greater than 200. If I close this plot, we'll get the another plot which is after removing the outliers only from 200 to 1000. And the second part of the ICP is we need to apply multiple regression methods for the dataset wine quality dataset. This is the dataset. It has so many fields like fixed acid, volatile acid, chlorides, free sulfur, etc., alcohol. So, and in that dataset, the target label is the quality field that we have, and after applying the multiple regression we need to evaluate the model with using RMSE and RT score. So for doing this, first we need to delete the null values in the dataset and also find the top 3 most correlated features in the target label, that is quality. So let me walk through the code. So here firstly we import all the libraries that we need, and we have selected the style of the plot that we need. We read the dataset, the CSV file, and to find the top 3 correlated features in the quality field, we are using this core method which is already existing, which gives the correlation between the fields. So here we are using the sorting the values in the order of ascending order, and in that array we are only taking the top 3. Column 3 gives only the top 3 values, and after that we are just finding the null values in the data frame. Firstly we are getting the data frame from the data set, and we are seeing whether is there any null and taking the mean of it. We are taking the null column count and the feature name and printing the nulls for each feature, how many nulls are there, and if there is null then we are dropping that quality. If at all there is any null in a field, then we are deleting, we are dropping that data, and we are taking the total data into test data and train data, and so we are dividing it's like 33% of total data into the test size. And using the sklearn, we have imported the linear model, and from which we have taken the linear regression model. We are predicting the score, R2 score, using model.score. Here we are just taking the linear model for R2 score, and for RMSE score we are importing the mean squared error, which gives the RMSE, which actually means mean squared error. So let me run this code. So here the top three correlated fields are quality, alcohol, and sulfates. And now our target field is the quality. Target variable is the quality, and the data type is float. So it is counting the null values of each feature like quality, alcohol, sulfates. It gives the null count. So there are actually there is no null values existing in the data set. So we can see the R2 score for the data set is 0.34, and RMSE mean square score is 0.01.